What if the greatest story ever told isn't a myth at all? What if, somewhere beneath the vast, dark expanse of the ocean, a city of impossible grandeur lies waiting? We're talking about a place whispered about for millennia, a civilization that vanished in a single terrible day. This is the legend of Atlantis. It's a story that has captivated explorers, historians, dreamers for centuries. The tale begins not with a map, but with a warning. A warning from the ancient philosopher Plato, who first brought the city's epic rise and catastrophic fall to the world's attention. He painted a picture of a utopia that became too proud, too powerful, and ultimately paid the ultimate price for its hubris. The story goes that Atlantis was an island continent larger than Libya-Asia combined, situated just beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. It was a maritime empire of unparalleled might. Its fleets of advanced ships sailed the known world, and its armies were seemingly invincible. According to the legend, Atlantis wasn't just built, it was sculpted by a god. Poseidon, the mighty Greek god of the sea, was granted the island of Atlantis as his domain. There, he fell in love with a mortal woman named Cleito. To protect her, he transformed the hill where she lived into a fortress of concentric rings. He created 3 rings of water and 2 rings of land, encircling the central hill like a perfect target. This divine architecture formed the very foundation of the city. It was a masterpiece of supernatural engineering, a city designed by a god for the woman he loved, a place both impenetrable and beautiful, a true sanctuary from the outside world. The descendants of Poseidon and Cleito, 10 kings in all, ruled over this incredible domain. The city itself was a marvel to behold. Bridges connected the rings of land, and a massive canal was cut straight through to the sea, allowing ships to sail directly into the heart of the city's inner harbor. The walls were adorned with precious metals. The outer wall was coated in brass, the middle wall in tin, and the inner wall, surrounding the central Acropolis, was said to flash with the red glow of orichalcum, a mysterious metal, second only to gold in value. This wasn't just a city, it was a treasure chest, a testament to the limitless wealth and power of its founders. While the main story of Atlantis comes from Plato, whispers of its existence echo in other strange and mysterious places around the globe. Take the Bimini Road, for instance. Lying under the shallow waters of the Bahamas, this formation of large, flat limestone blocks looks unnervingly like a man-made road or the top of a massive wall. Discovered in 1968, some believe it's a remnant of Atlantean civilization. Geologists will tell you it's a natural beach rock formation, but for believers, the precise arrangement of the stones is too perfect, too intentional to be a coincidence. Could this be the first piece of the puzzle? A real physical clue pointing toward a lost world? Then there are the legends of crystal skulls. These artifacts, carved from solid quartz crystal, have been found across Central America. While many have been debunked as modern fakes, the legends surrounding them are ancient and persistent. Some esoteric traditions claim these skulls were forged by the inhabitants of Atlantis. They are said to be repositories of vast knowledge, ancient computers holding the history of the world and secrets of the cosmos. The most famous, the Mitchell-Hedges skull, is so perfectly carved that modern experts can't figure out how it was made without shattering the crystal. Beyond artifacts, some entire ancient sites are linked to the Atlantean diaspora. Places like Tiahuanaco in Bolivia, with its impossibly precise stonework, and a gate carved from a single 10-ton block of andesite, defy easy explanation. Some theorists suggest that the survivors of Atlantis, scattered across the globe after the cataclysm, were the ones who taught early civilizations the secrets of advanced engineering and astronomy. The rulers of Atlantis were no ordinary men. They were the 10 sons of Poseidon, 5 pairs of twins, who were granted dominion over the great continent. The eldest, Atlas, was made the supreme king, and the island itself, Atlantis, and the ocean surrounding it, the Atlantic. These kings were said to possess a wisdom and virtue that stemmed directly from their divine father. They ruled with fairness and justice, living in harmony with one another and their people. For many generations, they honored the laws of Poseidon, valuing goodness and wisdom above all else, even their immense riches. The island provided every resource imaginable, from precious metals like gold, silver, and the enigmatic orichalcum, to rare woods and abundant food. The king's palace within the central Acropolis was a testament to this bottomless fortune. Plato describes fountains of hot water and fountains of cold water, elaborate gardens, gymnasiums, and a racetrack large enough to circle the entire ring of land. But this golden age of virtuous rule was not destined to last forever. As Plato tells it, the divine nature within the kings and their people began to diminish with each passing generation. The human, mortal part of them grew stronger, and with it came greed, arrogance, and an insatiable desire for more power. The fall of Atlantis is described as both sudden and absolute. Sudden absolute, as the Atlanteans became more corrupt and warlike, launching an invasion against Athens and its allies. They finally crossed a line. Zeus, king of the gods, saw their boundless arrogance. He gathered the gods on Mount Olympus to decide the city's fate. Plato's manuscript cuts off at that moment, but the outcome is clear. Destruction was imminent. The gods would be the architects of its demise. The sentence had been passed. The leading theory, a cataclysm of unparalleled scale, violent earthquakes, massive floods. In Plato's words, the end came in a single day and night of misfortune. The earth buckled and broke apart. The seas rose in furious rage. The land was swallowed whole. An entire continent vanished beneath the waves, leaving mud-choked seas. The ocean became their tomb. Many link this myth to a real disaster. The eruption of Thera, now Santorini, one of history's largest eruptions. Colossal tsunamis devastated the Minoan civilization on Crete, but some legends go further. Otherworldly causes. Edgar Cayce and others describe a technological disaster. Atlanteans harnessing giant crystals. Miscalculation, deliberate act of sabotage, crystals overload and chain react, shattering the continent. So, was Atlantis real, swallowed by the sea, or just a timeless warning? If real, what secrets lie buried in the silent, crushing dark of the abyss?